The workplace is supposed to be a professional environment where individuals collaborate to achieve common goals. However, sometimes it becomes a breeding ground for emotional manipulation and abuse, often referred to as emotional intimidation. This form of psychological manipulation can severely impact your mental health, job performance, and overall well-being. In this video, we'll explore what emotional intimidation in the workplace entails and provide personal strategies for dealing with it effectively. I'm Jo Banks. I've been a professional executive business coach for 15 years, and I'm sharing what I know. Let's dive straight in with what is emotional intimidation. Emotional intimidation refers to the deliberate use of emotional manipulation to control, intimidate, or undermine a person. In the workplace, this can manifest through various behaviours designed to create an atmosphere of fear, uncertainty, and dependency. Unlike physical bullying, emotional intimidation is more insidious, making it harder to recognise and address. Common tactics of emotional intimidation. Number 1, gaslighting, making the victim doubt their own perceptions, memory, or sanity. And I've got an entire video on gaslighting. The link will be below. Number 2, undermining, sabotaging someone's work or confidence, often through subtle means. Number 3, isolation, deliberately excluding someone from meetings, projects, or social gatherings, or even missing them off a WhatsApp group list. Number 4, micromanagement, excessive control over someone's work, leading to a sense of powerlessness. Number 5, public humiliation, criticizing or embarrassing someone in front of others. Number 6, inconsistent expectations, frequently changing goals or standards to create confusion and insecurity. Recognizing emotional intimidation. Identifying emotional intimidation can be challenging due to its subtle nature. However, being aware of the signs can help you recognize it. We can't change what we aren't aware of. So, first we have, if you start to have persistent feelings of anxiety or inadequacy, feeling constantly on edge or doubting your abilities without a clear reason. Being isolated from your colleagues, being regularly excluded from team activities or important meetings, receiving that unfair criticism, disproportionate or unjust feedback, especially in public settings, constantly changing expectations and you're struggling to meet these ever-shifting goals or standards set by a manipulative superior. Strategies for dealing with emotional intimidation. Dealing with emotional intimidation requires a combination of self-awareness, assertiveness, and strategic actions. Here are some strategies that you can use to help you navigate and mitigate its impact. Number 1, build self-awareness and confidence. Self-awareness is the foundation for recognizing emotional intimidation and abuse. By understanding your own emotions and reactions, you can better identify when you're being manipulated. Reflect on your experiences. Keep a journal to document instances of feeling manipulated or undermined. This can help you identify patterns and validate your feelings. Seek external perspectives. Discuss your experiences with trusted friends, family members, or mentors. They can offer an outside perspective and confirm whether your concerns are valid. Number 2, set clear boundaries. Establishing and maintaining clear boundaries is crucial when dealing with emotional abuse. It communicates that you will not tolerate manipulative behavior. Communicate assertively, clearly articulate your boundaries and expectations. Use I statements to express how certain behaviors affect you and what changes you need to see. Be consistent. Enforce your boundaries consistently. If someone crosses a line, address it immediately and reiterate your expectations. Number 3, strengthen emotional resilience. Building emotional resilience can help you withstand the adverse effects of emotional intimidation and bullying and maintain your well-being. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Techniques such as mindfulness and meditation can help you stay grounded and manage the stress effectively. Engage in physical activities. We know that regular exercise can boost your mood and your resilience, making it easier to cope with challenging situations. Cultivate support networks. Build a network of supportive colleagues and friends who can provide emotional support and advice. Number 4, document everything. Feel like a broken record here. Keeping detailed records of your interactions with emotional abusers can be invaluable if you need to escalate the issue or seek external support. Maintain a log and record dates, times, descriptions of incidences, including any witnesses. Save any communications, emails, messages, other written communications that illustrate the manipulative or abusive behaviour. Number 5, focus on self-care. Prioritizing self-care is essential when dealing with emotional intimidation. Taking care of your mental and physical health can help you stay strong and resilient. Set time aside for yourself. Dedicate time each day to activities that you enjoy and that help you relax, such as reading, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Seek professional help. I deal with this type of issue on a very regular basis with my clients. So consider talking to a therapist, coach like myself, or counselor who can help provide you with coping strategies and emotional support. Number 6, develop coping strategies. Effective coping strategies can help you manage the stress and emotional toll of dealing with an emotional abuser. Use positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Positive self-talk can help counteract the negative impact of emotional manipulation. Practice deep breathing. Deep breathing exercises can help calm your mind and reduce anxiety in stressful situations. One breathing technique that I mention frequently, and I have taught to literally thousands of people, is Andrew Huberman's physiological sigh. That's 2 big, deep breaths in through the nose so that your lungs are thoroughly expanded, and 1 long breath out through the mouth. So it's when we do that 2 or 3 times, it brings us back to homeostasis. So it brings our stress levels right down and calms us down immediately. Next, we have stay focused on your goals. Keep your professional goals in mind and focus on your work. This can help you stay motivated and less affected by manipulative behavior. Number 7, seek additional support. If the emotional intimidation persists despite your efforts, seeking external or internal additional support may be necessary. And what I mean by this is talk to HR. If your company has an HR department, report the behavior to them, but you must be able to give them your evidence. HR can't do anything without that, but they should investigate and take appropriate action. I would always suggest as well, if you're in the UK, to look at your company's grievance procedure. It might be appropriate that you raise a grievance. Now, I know that might be difficult in other countries. I would suggest going straight to seek legal advice. If the emotional intimidation constitutes harassment or creates a hostile work environment, consider consulting with an employment lawyer to explore your options. Finally, we have find a new job. In some cases, looking for a new job may be the best outcome. I would always recommend prioritizing your mental health and well-being over staying in a toxic environment. Nothing is worth sacrificing your mental health over, not a job and not a relationship. I would always recommend getting out sooner rather than later before your confidence and self-esteem get eroded significantly, which makes it harder to leave and to find either a new relationship or a new job. Personal reflections and growth. Dealing with emotional intimidation and abuse can be challenging and draining. However, it can also be an opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. I have seen the most amazing changes in people once they've left those toxic environments, done the reflection and done the work to build themselves up. So identifying the lessons learned and reflecting on what you've learned from dealing with emotional intimidation can help you recognize and respond to similar behaviors differently in the future. It also helps you acknowledge your strengths, recognizing your strength and resilience in dealing with difficult situations. This can boost your confidence and your self-esteem. If you can get through this, you can get through anything. It helps you develop new skills. You can use the experience as an opportunity to learn new skills, such as assertiveness, communication, and resilience. It also helps you to set new personal goals. Setting goals for your personal and professional growth, focusing on positive outcomes can really help you move forward and leave negative experiences behind. Now, I'm not saying that these experiences aren't awful and they shouldn't happen, but I'm a great believer in always looking for the positives in any situation. For me, that's what helps me deal with really adverse situations. The wrap up. Emotional intimidation and abuse in the workplace is a serious issue that can have a profound impact on your mental health and job performance. By understanding what it is, recognizing the signs, you can take proactive steps to protect yourself. Building self-awareness, setting clear boundaries, strengthening emotional resilience, documenting those incidences and focusing on self-care are all effective ways to deal with emotional intimidation and abuse. Remember, you have the power to assert your boundaries and protect your well-being. By taking these steps, you can create a healthier, happier, and more positive work environment. And while your journey may be challenging, it's also an opportunity for personal growth and empowerment. What next? If you have any words of wisdom on this topic or any questions you'd like me to answer, please leave them in the comments section below. I really love interacting with you all and very much value your feedback. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. Finally, as always, a huge thank you to everybody who stays until the very end, and thank you so much for your continued support. It really does mean the world to me.